The Pretenders. Pretenders are an English-American rock band formed in March 1978. The original band consisted of founder and main songwriter Chrissie Hynde, lead vocals, rhythm guitar, James Honeyman Scott, lead guitar, backing vocals, keyboards, Pete Farndon, bass guitar, backing vocals, and Martin Chambers, drums, backing vocals, percussion. Following the deaths of Honeyman Scott in 1982 and Farndon in 1983, the band experienced numerous personnel changes. Hynde has been the band's only consistent member. Hynde, originally from Akron, Ohio, moved to London in 1973, working at the weekly music paper NME and at Malcolm McLaren and Vivienne Westwood's clothes store. She was involved with early versions of the Sex Pistols, The Clash, and The Damned, and played in short-lived bands such as Masters of the Backside, 1976, and The Moors Murderers, 1978 lineup. Pretenders formed in 1978 after Dave Hill at Anchor Records heard some demos of Hynde's music. He arranged a rehearsal studio in Denmark Street, London, where a three-piece band consisting of Hynde, Mal Hart on bass, he had played with Hynde and Steve Strange in The Moors Murderers, and Phil Taylor of Motorhead on drums played a selection of Hynde's original songs. Hill was impressed and arranged a day at Studio 51 to record another demo. Although it was rough, he felt he had seen and heard enough star potential to suggest that Hynde form a more permanent band to record for his new label, Real Records. Hynde then formed a band composed of Pete Farndon on bass, James Honeyman Scott on guitar, and Jerry McKilduff on drums. This band, then without a name, recorded 5 tracks at Regent's Park Studio in July 1978, including Stop Your Sobbing. Shortly thereafter, Jerry McKilduff was replaced on drums by Martin Chambers. Hynde named the band Pretenders after the Platters' song The Great Pretender, which was the favorite song of one of her former boyfriends. The band's first single, a cover of the Kinks' song Stop Your Sobbing, produced by Nick Lowe and recorded at the July Regent's Park sessions, was released in January 1979 and gained critical attention. It was followed by Kid in June 1979. In January 1980, the band reached number 1 in the UK with Brass in Pocket, which was also successful in the US, reaching number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100. Their self-titled debut album was released in January 1980 and was a success in the United Kingdom and the United States both critically and commercially. Produced by Chris Thomas, it is regarded as one of the best debut albums of all time, and has been named one of the best albums of all time by VH1 and Rolling Stone. The second full-length album, Pretenders 2, was released during August 1981. Pretenders 2 included the songs from the US EP Extended Play, the MTV video success Day After Day, and popular album radio tracks The Adulteress, Birds of Paradise, Bad Boys Get Spanked, and The English Roses. On September 18, 1981, Pretenders were the musical guest on the US late-night sketch comedy show Fridays. The band performed The Adulteress, Message of Love, and Louie, Louie, Not the Kingsmen song. Andy Kaufman was the guest host of the program on that night.